today's video. If you can get a hint from the stupid little blue thing in the corner there, we will be talking about workout mistakes that will sabotage your results and what you can do to fix it. Right now, before we get into the video, I've been sick the last few-ish days. That's why there hasn't been videos. And then also the microphone is right up in my face. I'm talking quieter just because it is later at night and I just want to get some recording done, get stuff pumping out on YouTube and all that. But thank y'all for the 100 subscribers. That is pretty cool. That's pretty baller. I plan on doing something for that. I got something planned for the 100 subscribers. I just got to find the time to do that. I also got a lot of videos that I'm going to be doing. It's not just going to be me sitting here and talking. I'm going to be getting to workout mistakes that can sabotage your results and what you could do to fix them. When I think of workout sabotages and the different mistakes, there's at least 5 different key points that come to mind. There's form, there's rest, nutrition, muscle groups, last but not least, consistency. Those are the 5 big ones, in my opinion, that a lot of people need to work on. So without further ado, we're going to be getting into this. By the way, I am looking at all my stuff in a notebook. None of my stuff is ever scripted, but when it comes to stuff like this, I like to have key points and all that, just so I can stay on track with the video, or else I'm just going to be rambling on, and then within 6 minutes from now we'll be talking about Breaking Bad or some shit. So the first key point is form, right? Form is really important because if you have poor form, it can lead to injuries. It can lead to different strains in your muscles. You could tear them, something can go out of place, right? And when that happens, you have to take the time to recover, and which that will take time away from that muscle group that you are trying to build, and you're going to eventually lose all that progress on that muscle group. While all your other muscle groups are progressing, if you haven't, injured them already with your poor form, the rest of you is going to look fantastic. And let's say you end up pulling some up on your shoulders or something, you can't work on those, everything will look fine, and you just have this small upper frame, and it's horrendous. It's horrible. Proper form leads to better everything, right? Proper form maximizes your muscle activation for better results. So for a good example, when you're working on your bicep, right, you don't want to do short or anything like that, or you don't want to get all weird and wacky with it. You want to make sure you got it going long. You want to make sure everything's right. You don't want to go too heavy with the weight, because if you go too heavy with the weight, that's where a lot of improper form is happening. So everybody at the gym starts somewhere, so don't be embarrassed if you have to start off with a smaller weight and you see the dude next to you fucking rocking some heavy ass weight. You're like, damn, I thought I could do that, but now I can't. Listen, if somebody's actually in the gym culture and they respect the gym culture and all that whatnot, nobody's going to make fun of you for having to do a smaller weight. Just make sure you're taking the safest precautions as possible, the best as possible, while having fun and building and hitting all your goals. And good form helps ensure safety, and it brings out the most effective aspects of your training. And good form, big muscles. Good form, less chance for injury. Less chance you have to sit back and not work out and all that. So rest. You want to optimize rest as much as you can. rest is just as important as training in the gym, working out and all that. You know, when you go to the gym, you're tearing up your muscles and that helps growth. But more of the growth comes in when you take that time to rest and recover, getting those optimal hours of sleep, getting in your nutrition, which we'll be going over that next. Make sure you have, set rest days, right? You don't want to work out too much and have little rest. So, like, if you work out, let's say, an hour every day, you should try to take at least 1 or 2 days of just resting and, getting all that stuff back. And then, just with more training, more rest. And I've seen some people where they'll train for like 3-4 months, train 5 days a week, 2 days off type of thing. And then 3-4 months down the road, they take like a whole week off to just completely recover and all that, which is fine. You're not going to lose any muscle taking off a week or anything. When you're doing the gym consistently and you got everything on par and you're doing everything right, like if you stop going to the gym for like a week, even 2 weeks, you're not going to really lose any muscle or any definition. When you start losing, it's about a month to 2 months. So just to point that out there, always listen to your body and take rest days when needed. Work out however you want. I don't care, right? But make sure you optimize rest. You can work out like 21 days in a row. And then, I'm sure at that point or even before then, all that's definitely going to catch up to your body. And, you're definitely going to crash. Working out 21 days in a row is definitely not recommended because that's going to lead to a lot of fatigue. It can start leading to injuries because you're going to be overworking, body parts. And with fatigue and injury mixed into that, you're going to inevitably get burnt out because you're going to be so tired and you're over here going to be recovering and then you're going to be like, man, fuck this. I don't want to go to the gym anymore. This is stupid bullshit. Good rest, big gains. Definitely keeping your rest. Get your fucking sleep in. So I got some blueberry almonds from Walmart. I was sketched out at first, but obviously I bought them because even though I'm sketched out, I'm intrigued. I am surprised, to say the very least. Bussin' as hell. It reminded me of like a cereal, but I can't put my finger on it. Nutrition is personally one that I struggle with because I am a skinnier guy. And so finding that proper nutrition for myself, it's like utterly impossible because of that high metabolism. I'll eat through anything. I can eat through buffets and gain 0.2 ounces if I'm lucky. Nutrition gets the best of me, but don't let nutrition get the best of you, right? Nutrition plays a vital role when it comes to, the fitness activity, gymming world, whatever you want to call it, right? Proper nutrition helps fuel your workouts, helps you have energy when you're working out, so you're not just solely relying on heavy doses of caffeine and every day going closer to a heart attack. When it comes to nutrition, you want to look at macros, you want to look at micros. Me personally, I just mainly look at the macros because I am just trying to bulk. I'm just trying to gain weight. Obviously, if you're trying to cut, that's when you really want to pay attention to the macros and the micros and see what's going to give you, all the protein and all this and that, while, staying under, a calorie deficit and keeping all your energy in, right? For macros, for me, what I try to look for are protein, carbs, and fat. Carbs is what fuels the energy. It's what really gives you the energy. Fat, it's pretty self-explanatory. It gives you extra fat on your body. And then protein helps build on the muscles helps recover the muscles after a workout. And there's always this big debate on how much protein you should intake, but if you want to keep a good build and keep building and doing what you're doing, the proper amount of protein you should be ingesting in your body every day is per pound of what you weigh. So to make that make more sense, because I suck at English for whatever reason, no idea why. So I weigh 150 pounds. That means I need to eat 150 grams of protein per day in order to maintain and build. And if you want to like bulk, it's double that. So like me weighing 150, I would have to eat 300 grams of protein, which that's mind-boggling. But then it's like protein isolate powder, it's got 30 grams of protein, so like a protein shake, 30 grams, and so you can have like 3 of those. That's 90. Some chicken, whatever, that would inevitably be up to like 50-60 grams. And then protein bars, depending on what you can, depending on the protein bar that you get, it can vary from like 12 grams of protein to 30 grams of protein. I recommend these protein bars. They got 30 grams of protein in them, and they're bussin' for real on jaw. But it's really good for nutrition, what I can think. Once again, I'm not like a super professional. I don't have a bunch of certificates and shit and for all this workout shit, but it is something that I have looked into, and I've done a lot of research for a couple of years, just because I've been on and off with my workout journey for a few years now. So I'm always trying to learn more about it so I can gain that weight, gain that muscle weight, and I'm not over here trying to compete for the next star, or being the next star of my 600 pound life.
You worked man.
Yeah.
Good, you're walking.
Oh,
you're making a YouTube video?
yeah, I'm making a YouTube video.
Oh, that's bad.
That's badass. Yeah.
Something to consider buying. Definitely look into the budget, your space, and your goals.
Hey, that is for another video.
Shit. Sorry guys. That was just a sneak peek of the next video.
Dude, I'm gonna have to delete the channel. Muscle groups. Not all exercises are created equal, right? There's a reason why you see people split up different workouts for different muscle groups, throughout the week, right? The most common one I see is back and bicep, chest and tricep, abs and leg, rest day, repeat. And I think that is a pretty good one. That's pretty much like a push-pull, abs, legs, whatever. There's like arms, back, chest, abs, legs, rest. You can do different, schedules for that. But you want to make sure your routine to steady challenge your body and to prevent any plateaus and to keep on, progressing in your bodybuilding and looking the best you can. And also, grouping muscle groups into different days and not hitting them as much also it will helps that muscle group recover and helps it get bigger and whatnot. And that lessens the injury for those muscle groups and whatnot. The last, but obviously not the least, but at least the last main key point in my perspective personal point of view, whatever you want to say, is consistency. I feel like consistency is one of the most important factors in achieving your gym goals, your body fitness goals, whatever goals you're trying to achieve. And it doesn't even just go for the gym in general, it just goes for like anything from making YouTube, for like trying to do your own business, trying to get into the art business, acting, video games, whatever. It's always about consistency. As long as you're consistent about it, you will always grow, you will always be better, no matter what. As for bodybuilding, the gym life, whatever, consistency is one of the most important factors, because consistency helps build the muscles. Being consistent about rest, being consistent about nutrition, being consistent about working out the right muscle groups at the right time, being consistent about that proper form. Consistency is what is key for bodybuilding in order to grow and be the best you. And, being consistent, you want to set realistic goals. But, start off small, then go bigger, but realistic. And each time you progress through that goal, always make sure to celebrate. That isn't, once again, consistency, and that doesn't even just go for gym life in general. That can go for anything you're trying to achieve. Small goals, each time you hit them, celebrate a little bit. So that's really all I have for workout mistakes for today. Yeah, if you like that, definitely let me know. If you feel like there's something I have missed, definitely let me know. I enjoy looking at all of your guys' comments, even though I don't respond to them in time, or if I don't respond to them, I still look at them, and I'm really appreciative of all the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video with a friend of yours or whatever it may be. But yeah, I will be seeing y'all in the next video, and y'all take care. And y'all, Rugged Panda Man out for this video. Aftermath of my bed. Roommate came in here. You know how it be. We abuse each other. We hate each other. I try to poison him every night. Not really. We're cool. We're friends. We just get a little stupid. I think we're on the spectrum. TBH.